Viral change is a way of creating large-scale change in organizations by the combined power of 5 things. 1, behaviors. Organizations do lots of changes in the structures and processes and all these things, and that's fine, that needs to be done sometimes, but it's not until behaviors change that you can claim that there is a real change. We say there is no change unless there is behavioral change. So number 2 is influence by peers, peer-to-peer influence. As behaviors is something that people do and other people copy. So we need to know what the mechanism of influence that you have in the organization could be the most suitable to copy these behaviors. The traditional view may say, well, that's the top leadership. That's a little bit of overestimation of the power of top leadership. The peer-to-peer influence, when you are talking to peers, is far more powerful than what the top leadership does. Also, obviously, it's important that they are on board and they are supporting the change. The third is informal social networks. Change and cultural change doesn't happen in teams, in committees, in formal structures. It happens in the day-to-day informal conversations between peers. The fourth is stories. Stories are extremely good currency for change. You want to know what's going on and what new little things of success are happening in the organization. There is nothing better than a story flying around and saying, we've done that, this is happening, this is not happening yet, and it creates a sense of what some people may call a new narrative of the organization, a new way of understanding that. And the fifth is, surprise, surprise, leadership. But here we have a slightly different version of leadership, because on one hand we want top leadership to do what we call backstage leadership, which is supporting the change, but they are not up front with 100 PowerPoints telling people what to do, because remember, it's the peer-to-peer influence that works. And the second, you have what we call a distributed leadership, because suddenly you have lots of new people, which is the leaders, the champions, the peers that are working on that, who are the real leaders of transformation, of change, whatever formula of change or focus of change you want to have in the organization. It is all there, and that's one of the beauties of viral change, that many leaders who are confronted from the same time with this, they say, it makes sense, I've seen that, this has been there all the time, but we've never done anything with that. Now is the opportunity to do a different kind of change, a new way of understanding the organization. Behavioral change is a pull mechanism, not a push. You cannot push behaviors. You need behaviors to be pulled by others. What you do, other people are copying and imitating. And that's how cultures change and cultures are created. You have to start somewhere, and this somewhere is where this relatively small number of highly connected and trusted peers, this is what they are. They are the triggers of this informal and internal social movement. And what viral change provides is the way of orchestrating a pull mechanism through the behaviors of some individuals who are highly connected, highly visible, trusted by the organization at a peer level, kind of horizontal networks of influence who are the most powerful to make the most of whatever the organization wanted to do in a pull way. It's the combination of both that works very well, and viral change takes care of mastering that combination and that marriage.